well in kind of the midst of all of this. Lori, where are you at?
Yeah, so this is a really intense situation. So we are on the corner of, this is Main, and what is this? Mojo, do you know what this is? I'm sorry, I don't know, but we are right near the Chevron station. No, Cesar Chavez and Main, and things are really out of control. You can see a group of kids now are throwing rocks. I think they're about to go into the Chevron and take it over. They've been throwing rocks at passing cars. There's a car on fire about maybe 100 yards from where we are, maybe 50 yards from where we are. Ooh! I don't know what's going on here, but...
Oh, let's go to the chopper.
I think the police are headed here because they see that...
Yeah, someone is doing donuts in the middle of the roadway there, a minivan.
And they're throwing rocks at the minivan.
Yes, and they're about to overtake this Chevron, I believe, because they've been throwing rocks and such into it, trying to break into it. This is a much younger crowd, I will note, a much younger crowd than the crowd that we first encountered when we first got on the scene with the demonstrators. A lot of amped up young teenagers around here and young
Look at that
men.
There is a minivan, Lori, that we're keeping our eye on that was doing donuts in reverse and now is driving very erratically. That person also throwing things out of the window. Take a look. They're trying to make their way into the Placita Olvera Street area, and this could be a very dangerous situation. We don't know who is behind the wheel of this minivan here or what their intentions are.
Oh, you know what?
That is
can you go back? Can you
Olvera.
Right. Can you guys see? Can you see the fire? Can you see the car on fire in the middle of the road?
It's a trash.
Oh, it's a trash can.
bin.
I'm sorry, it's a trash can.
Yeah, we can see that trash can on fire. We do want to keep our eye on this minivan that's driving through sidewalks right now. Mike, this is a very dangerous situation.
Oh my gosh.
And they're totally in a pedestrian area. They've almost hit a couple of pedestrians. You've got the fire on the right-hand side of the street. I mean, this is very, very quickly transitioned into chaos in multiple parts of downtown. You've got fire at First and Spring. You've got this really hectic location where Lori is at. And now you've got this minivan that is driving through pedestrian areas with absolutely no regard to anybody. The right side of your picture is now Lauren Posen's live shot where that fire is growing in size as well.
My concern is this minivan that just,
look out, just ran towards the crowd.
Yeah, Lori, you're right by this minivan, right? You see that minivan?
Yes, he just came right at us.
Lori should probably get away from that area.
Yeah. Driving in reverse right now down the street. This person was throwing something out of the minivan, and we don't know who they are, how many people are in that minivan. But look, this crowd is now going towards it. Looks like a person without a shirt on?
Yeah, shirtless for sure. This is insane. I mean, this person is out to cause harm.
Yeah, and that can be a very scary situation here. You can see now the people.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to.
Lori, be careful because that minivan's coming back your direction.
Back towards you.
Woo! Oh my God.
And the crowd is now chasing the van.
This is a bad situation, guys. This is.
Oh man.
Yeah, Lori, we want you to.
Lori, yeah. Look at this.
I mean, you got people chasing just straight up to the driver's side. I mean, I'm throwing things at the van.
That guy had a dog.
This person was driving, through the park right by Olvera Street. They were throwing stuff out of their vehicle, doing donuts in the middle of the roadway. And I don't know if law enforcement even has an eye on this person, but this is Union Station now.
Mojo just mentioned, we had seen that same minivan up over near the overpass. It was, the guy was leaning out of the window. He was, jawing at the police officers, jawing at CHP, and they kept trying to tell him to get out of there, get out of there. He just kept yapping and yapping. That's the same guy. So obviously something's happening with him. This is insanity. I don't even know what's happening now. I mean, look at this behind me. This is...
He clipped the back end of that bicyclist, and the bicycle went flying.
it's just zooming through here. Right?
Yeah,
I just
that
parked
guy,
at
I think
Union
he's on
Station.
something, I don't know, but...
I parked at Union Station briefly and then just fired the van back up and just kept driving, and clearly going incredibly fast. I mean, my goodness.
The person doesn't have a shirt on.
No.
They look highly agitated, and now you can see making their way through the back end of Union Station. They're going to hit a dead end here, I think. No, they're not. They're going to keep going.
Or train tracks right there.
There is a lot happening right now.
Yeah.
Almost hitting that law enforcement vehicle, that metro vehicle, and take a look, going into the parking lot here.
I think he's in the backside of Union Station now, because there's an Amtrak train right there.
Yeah, meanwhile, the dumpster fire is getting bigger right now. I mean, you almost want to say it's incredibly fortunate and lucky that nobody was hit head on by this minivan.
I can't believe they weren't.
Yeah, it's just terrifying to look at right now in a multitude of ways. Well, obviously all this on the right side of your screen is still going on as well.
Yeah, the right side is closer to where Lori was, closer to that Chevron station there on Alameda and Cesar Chavez. And we try to keep our eye on that minivan and that driver who was, looked like driving very erratically, and we were afraid they were going to hit someone because at times they were driving on the sidewalk. So we'll keep our eye on this situation if we can find that driver again. But we want to get to our Lauren Posen because we know she's near Metro headquarters where this fire is now getting larger and larger, and the crowd is as well.
Yeah, Leslie, that's right. As soon as you guys left us, I don't know how to describe them, but there's those little motorcycle bikes that people are not supposed to ride in the streets, but they do. They went in like circles. They were doing donuts right in front of where that fire is, and setting off more fireworks. And it looks like from where I'm at, that fire is getting bigger. I see someone, oh, there we go, another firework. And I'm telling you, I've been out here now for 2 days, and I have heard these flash bombs go off and these fireworks go off, and it still startles me every single time. That's how loud it is, even though we're a block away. It is so loud, you just get jolted. What else can I tell you? I see there's patrol cars making their way around, but I see smoke. That's probably from that firebomb that just went off, the fireworks there. And that fire is just it looks like it's getting bigger. I have not seen any fire trucks come by yet. I'm not quite sure why. They probably have other priorities tonight they're working on within this area, but I'm sure they're aware of it happening. And it seemed to be just condensed in that one little area there in the corner by that bus stop. Another firework going off there. And now I hear patrol cars coming down. We'll see what happens here. A lot of people just walking by, kind of taking this all in. Here come the patrol cars. I'll let you take a listen. You can see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four patrol cars. And you can see what I'm talking about here. Now, see, the traffic is still going, but, usually when you got patrol cars behind you, you have to move out of the way, but that's not happening here. I also hear people revving up their engines over where the fire is. Okay, here come the patrol cars. They might be going to address the situation by the fire over here. Not put it out, but address whoever's throwing things into it. One thing I want to mention, too, when I was out here last night, I was talking to one of the organizers of a protest that was happening yesterday, and I had asked, I said, are the people here, are they being flown in from other states? Because that's something that can happen, in past protests I've covered that when I was in Atlanta. People were being flown in to be disruptive, and he told me yesterday, no, everyone here, they're Angelenos. Now, I don't know if that's the same case for tonight, if these are agitators being brought in from different cities, different states, or if they're just people that are very upset, and that's what we're seeing here. It's hard to say right now, but that's something to keep in mind as well, because that's something I've noticed in reporting in other states, that people can be flown in from, as I said, different cities, different states, to cause this type of disruption that we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, and we're just keeping an eye on that fire there as it's still going, but that law enforcement movement, at least toward that area, let's see if it makes a significant difference moving forward. Lauren, in the meantime, over on the left side of your screen here, we're still keeping an eye on that minivan because it's been going in a sort of...
It's going in a circle here, right?
Yeah.
They're circling back to Olvera Street now.
Well, it has moved actually kind of a little bit further east. So they're actually kind of over like, nearest like Mariachi Plaza. So we did get away from where the rest of the protesters were, but look at this.
Yeah.
This person driving incredibly erratic, and you know, law enforcement already has their hands full in this area. So at this point, we're just hoping they stay away from people, but blowing through intersections here, you can see front end damage almost hitting that vehicle, and you know, we're gonna keep our eye on that. We don't know who this person is, but we did see them head over towards Olvera Street, where they then went into the park. They're now in the East LA area. And so that was a very dangerous situation. Some of those demonstrators even tried to
chase after
that minivan.
Throwing items at the minivan as well. I mean, that's what a few...
that was really intense.
Yeah, and then clipped the bike at one point too, right?
Yeah,
right, Mike?
With the back tire of it. I mean, it looked like the person on the bike was okay, but I definitely saw the bicycle fall after that ordeal. And that was at Union Station. Like, that was in the drop-off area of Union Station. Now, yeah, we're in like the Boyle Heights area here at Savannah and 1st Street. You see that school, I believe that's Roosevelt High School, that is right beneath it. Now, we had seen the van come down this street right here and then stop around that tree. So I don't know where it went now, but hopefully it stopped and not continuing to drive the way it was.
Yeah, and that is a hope, you know, because LAPD is not pursuing this vehicle, but I don't think they're even aware of that situation. Did they park, Plank?
Yeah, they're back. It's that last car right there on the side of the street. You can tell because it's got such significant front-end damage there.
Yeah, this is either the second or third time now that we've seen it just come to a full stop before. We'll see what it does here, but the last couple
there's the guy. So he's walking back. He'd gotten out. He was shirtless, or he still is shirtless. And there he goes getting back in it.
Yeah, that's a really dangerous situation because he was throwing things at some of the people, and you don't know, is he angry, you know, with the protest?
Under the influence.
Under the influence? Is he just not, you know, is he having a mental health episode? We don't know. We're keeping an eye on that, but then on the other side, you're seeing sparks come from that large fire there outside LAPD headquarters. We saw a massive amount of patrol cars make their way down there, but I don't know if Lauren can hear me. Lauren, are officers making their way to that area, or did they go ahead and stage somewhere else?
But I can tell you that tear. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but I can tell you that tear gas has been deployed. We can feel it again in our throats. Not as intense as last night, but definitely you can taste it.
He's switching cars.
I'm trying to get reconnected right now.
Oh, wow. Lauren, while we reestablish that connection with you, we'll give you a few minutes if you need it. This keeps getting stranger and stranger, really, with on the left side of your screen with this minivan. Mike, you're saying he was switching cars? Is that what we're looking at right now?
So the van, and I don't know what he's doing, but so you got the van. Oh, here comes law enforcement.
Oh,
so this is sheriff.
Okay.
Well, that's the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah. It truly is. He was talking to some gentlemen there, and they have come to or put him under arrest here, or at least detain him. Mike, for a moment there, he did turn the lights on a different SUV, and we thought he was going to get in that one.
And it looked like, I mean, he got in the back of the van, he took out what looked like a coat or something that he was kind of waving off, and then he walked over to what looked like a white SUV and started to get into that one and turn the headlights on. Like he was about to go, you know, get into that car. Thank goodness this is sheriff's deputies that came in here and are able to take him into custody now.
Yeah, well, at least this comes to an end here. An especially dangerous situation that could have been cataclysmically worse.
Wild.
For this these last half an hour, these last 20 minutes or so. Let's go back to Lauren right now.